People, welcome back to YaadAndAbroadTV. Please remember to hit the subscribe button, turn on post notification, like, comment, share, and subscribe. As I said, if you're not familiar with this channel, we talk about issues in Jamaica, the Caribbean, and the whole world, people. Yo people, wagwan, welcome back to my channel once again, people. Big up in yourself and thank you guys for tuning in as usual. So yo people, we are gonna talk about the plane that crashed in Rocky Point, Clarendon yesterday, people. If you are unaware of what happened, a small plane landed, or quote unquote crash landed in Rocky Point, people, and when the residents reached there, nobody was in the plane. All the occupants in the plane had already left, or the two persons that were in the plane already left, because several seats were missing from the plane. So people, the residents reached before the police, and I can tell you up to this morning, the residents was still at the site, people. Some residents returned to see what going on, which me not understand how that is possible. Police should have yellow tape around that long time. From last night when them reached, them should have yellow tape that seen there. Police should have did their watch over Wagwan, cause as you can see in my previous video, how the residents them was in the plane, people at tech door. It's a mess. That scene there right now is a mess. Cause right now if them do fingerprint, or probably from somebody from Jamaica, them are go catch and say them that fly the plane. Which them probably don't even know nothing about the plane. You see me, people? So me I go reading an article from the Jamaica Gleaner where them are telling you what happened and what time this quote unquote crash landing took place. It says a small plane is reported to have crashed in the fishing village of Rocky Point, Clarendon, around 7 p.m. Saturday. Before police and soldiers could reach the crash site, curious residents descended on the small plane. Gleaner investigations revealed that the plane appears to have been deregistered in Mexico. Photographer Nathaniel Stewart got a glimpse inside the crash plane. He reported that it had been modified with most of the seats removed. Say, when me say people earlier, most of the seats were removed from this plane, people, so them can fit as much luggage or contraband, guns, whatever they was carrying on that plane, people. Cause that what else would you remove the seat them in an aircraft that is built to carry seats and carry passengers? Why else would you remove the seats? You need more space, you need more room. And people, the majority of Jamaicans is thinking the same thing, or saying the same thing that I'm thinking. What actually took place? I'm thinking is guns or some sort of drugs. Most likely, people, I don't know, I just have a gut feeling that it's probably guns they brought into the island, people. This was a well put together plan, people. This plot was well put together, cause by time residents could reach, everybody in the plane or whoever was in the plane gone, no sight. You see me? Head of the Clarendon Police Senior Superintendent Glenfred Miller said neither the pilot or any passenger was found. We just found an empty plane, he said. Quizzed on the possible contents of the aircraft, he said it was very dark and investigations were ongoing, adding that some information will have to be shared later. President of the District Area Committee, Arthur Coleman, said while it is not the first time he has heard of a plane coming in and leaving the area, it is the first the community has seen a crash. He goes on to say, I don't know the background behind it, but it doesn't look good for Rocky Point. I will hasten to say that for the longest time we have been asking for a police post in this area or a coast guard, he said. Coleman said too that former Member of Parliament Rudy Spencer had begun the groundwork for improved security and had reached the stage where land was being identified. However, nothing has happened. So this man is saying that this isn't the first time they have heard plane going in and out from Rocky Point. What? But this is the first time one of them has crashed. So you mean to tell me say him know of planes coming in and out from there and nothing was done? I know people. Then you always wonder why guns and all the criminal activities be taking place, people, because it's like the man them a turn a blind eye to what is actually going on, people. Which make absolutely no sense, people. But what I picked up on, people, according to eyewitness at the scene, but you know how Jamaicans them extra when it come to telling story already. Everybody want a viral story, so them are gonna go into details and probably sometimes tell you wanna go so. So most of the residents said that they heard a plane circling for a good period of time. They then heard the plane when the plane crashed and a bunch of them reach over there, and as me stated before, when them reach over there, them say them didn't see anybody in the plane, which means, as I said before, people, this was executed to the T, cause it had to have a lot of planning behind it for them just crash land, quote unquote, crash land a plane and just disappear. Either a boat was waiting for them, something had to be waiting for them. Them definitely never walk by foot, just crash land the plane and walk by foot, go out them merry way. Definitely not. Them pinpoint them landing and them know what they was doing. And also on social media, people are saying that it could be people in that small area of Rocky Point. Them know Wagwan, but them not say nothing, but them a try cause a scene, make look at distractions or whatever. But who knows, people? Who knows? We just know say we have to do better when it comes to police and soldier them at a crime. Well, I wouldn't say crime scene, because this wasn't a crime scene, but at a scene like this, people, like, we have to know the procedures of what to do. We can't just have the residents them still there going through stuff while the police and soldier them did it. You see me, up to this morning, as I said before, people, residents was still there taking pictures, still up on top of the plane. Like, that don't make sense, people. That absolutely doesn't make any sense to me. So this story have been hitting social media from last night, people. It's all over social media, and as I said, people are having their different theories, and everybody I talk and I think what happened and what the outcome of this, what was in that plane. That's what everybody want to know. What did in that plane there? So some people are say not a crash, proper landing this to me. One person say, well, then again, not that I'm a conspiracy theorist, but the last time plane crash at Jamaica, Chick V crippled up all the way. So may I please beg quarantine them people there. Since me not see no police or secure this location, me have to think everything right now. Another person say, so wait, where is the police and the yellow tape? How where the rat that go on? I know so it work. Another person say, the mere fact there isn't a police presence nor a crime scene investigation surrounding the circumstances of this clearly shady landing says a whole lot, which is correct. In people, I thought this would be a evidence that shouldn't be tampered with. Somebody say, hey Siri, play Bloody Money by Prodigy. This should have been sealed off. Shouldn't the police be watching this plane by now? Jamaica is not a real place. Isn't this a crime scene? Civil Aviation Authority, JDF, JCF, etc. No planned investigation and removal of aircraft for safekeeping. Now that area should be sealed off and secure. Isn't that like illegal? So that's what I say, people. Everybody on social media is talking and what them seen by the residents. Because I'm saying to people, it's one thing if the residents them reach there before the police. But if you have almost 24 hours since the plane dropped and the area sealed off and investigation that take place, like, you have to think there's some shady business that go on. The police them know what go on. JDF, JCF, all of them, everybody must know what go on, and to them is not a big deal. Cause in the real world, if a plane drop out of sky, investigation is and have to take place. You have to investigate what go on. You can't just make the plane sit down, the people that take off door. I go talk about the, and I'm going to scrap it like them I sell plane parts for a living, and them know the price of plane parts, people. Come on now. We have to be vigilant in a them time of people. I'm not gonna lie. We have to be very vigilant with what go on, and especially in a Jamaica. I know people. But yo, once we get more information on this, people, I will let you guys know and I will keep you guys updated on what go on, people. Alright? So thank you guys for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Big up in yourself, people. Much appreciated. Blessings.